I need you to do one thing. Don't think about a pink elephant. Whatever you do, don't think about that pink elephant. You're picturing it, aren't you? Why? I told you to ignore it. This is exactly what happens when we try to downplay or ignore or otherwise suppress our negative thoughts. In this video, I'll give you a better strategy to help you tame those pink elephant thoughts that you simply don't want to be thinking about. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and bell now to be notified every time I post a new video about how to lead and live a happier, more fear-less life. As a stress physiologist and founder of Year of Happy, I've spent years working with some of the most accomplished CEOs and leaders across the world, trying to help them better manage their negative thoughts and the stories that they tell themselves. When I ask what they've tried to do in order to quiet those negative thoughts or emotions, I typically hear responses like, ignore them, stuff them down, get busy with something else, distract myself, try to think of something positive instead. All advice that is no doubt well-intended. The problem with this, as pointed out by Dr. Dan Siegel, the researcher who coined the phrase, name it to tame it, is that trying to ignore these strong emotions only makes them rear up even stronger. Like that pink elephant I know you're still trying not to think about. Once we acknowledge that we're in a state of high alert, we can move the emotion out of our reactive limbic system and into our more executive frontal lobe by choosing words to describe the emotion. That allows the limbic system to settle down. Once we label a feeling, we stop being so consumed by it because we recognize that we are separate from the emotion itself. When we can put language to what we're feeling, we create some emotional distance between the emotion and our higher selves. We are the observer of that emotion or experiencing that state, but we aren't the emotion itself. It's the difference between I'm anxious, which doesn't leave a whole lot of room for any other part of you to be anything but in that emotion of anxiety, versus I'm experiencing restlessness and stress that makes me feel anxious. Very different than being the emotion itself. Often, people that describe themselves as being anxious then get anxious about the fact that they are anxious and can't stop that pink elephant of anxiety from reappearing. The harder they try to suppress it, the more the elephant appears. I know the difference seems really subtle, but language is important to how our mind can serve to help or hinder our responses to emotions. As a human, you'll likely never be in a place where you don't have any negative thoughts. But you do have the ability to accept and acknowledge them, name them, and then separate yourself from their power by not defining yourself as infused with the emotion, but rather as a separate entity experiencing the emotion. Have you ever tried to eliminate a thought or emotion? Or perhaps you know someone who does their best to suppress certain feelings. What happens? I want to hear your stories. Let me know what you've tried in the comments below. When we try to eliminate our emotions, we only serve to make them stronger. As the Buddhist saying goes, what you resist will persist. Here's the better way. Name it, tame it, separate yourself from identifying with it. And know that feeling those emotions is 100% human. Don't be afraid of those harder emotions. It's the acknowledgement of those lows that allows us to experience the good stuff as true highs. If you could use some more help with constructing your happiness brain patterns, I'd love to help you move into a more confident, joyful space to live more and fear less. Reach out to me at info@rebeccaheiss.com and let's schedule a call to talk, or find out how I can help you and your team become your most powerful, authentic, happy selves at yearofhappy.com. Thanks for watching. If you are enjoying this content, I suspect that you might enjoy a few of my other videos about managing stress and finding happiness. You can check them out right here. And please do me the favor of subscribing, liking, sharing the videos with your friends and colleagues so that more people like you can benefit. Until next time, live more, fear less.